What's up, y'all? It's your boy RC Boxing 411. Um, I just this ain't about boxing. This is a PSA. That's all. It's a public service announcement to my peoples out there. I just came across a video that Willie D, shout out to Willie D. He posted about white privilege gone wrong, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? You can go and check this video out for yourself. But cops pulled over this kid by the name of David Anthony Ware. And he pulled this young man over, and he ain't no kid, he's a grown-ass man. He pulled this young man over, and they talked to him like he was, I don't know, like a fucking relative or something. I don't know, man. It's like, he's like he was a good old boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the case was, but these cops were not afraid for their life. They pulled this man over and started asking him to get out of his vehicle. And they really tried to get him out the vehicle without harm. They asked him over a dozen times, more than 24 times to get out the car. Dude's like, dude, no, dude. I know my rights, dude. You guys are violating my rights. I mean, it was very laughable when you listen to this dude argue with these cops about getting out this car. Now, the reason I'm speaking my piece on this because I want y'all to see this video. Because if there was a brother, he wouldn't have made it nowhere near that motherfucking fire. He wouldn't have made it nowhere near the times they asked him to get out this vehicle. I mean, downright asking him, giving him a countdown and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're about to tase you. We're going to tase you in 3. I'm thinking I'm looking at a motherfucking football game. But anyway, they kept on, talking to this dude like, and raising their voices up like, like they're supposed to made him move or jump or something, Get out of the car now! I'm like, okay. I'm listening to them do this and they raise their voice. They barking at this dude and raising their voice so many times, like they trying to spook him out the car. And dude ain't moving at all. He even gets on his phone in this video. Call somebody up telling them to come over and record this shit because he feels like his rights being violated. Now, again, for them to tell him, we're going to have to tase you. We're going to tase you if you don't get out of the car. We're gonna spray. They talk about putting some mace on them. You know what I'm saying? They did that in the video as well. They tased them and maced them, okay? After begging him to get out the damn car about, I want to say, I don't know if they begged him how many times. I think 30, over 30 times, they asked this man to get out the car. He moving around in the car. He looking for stuff. They even told him at one point in the video, hey, man, stop moving. Stop reaching. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, had it been a black man, they'd have been feared for their life. When they asked the black man to get out the car probably once and he didn't move, it was going to be a problem. Now, they would have went to the black man with their guns drawn, first of all, or a gun on their hand. You know what I'm saying? This is that bullshit we talking about. This is that bullshit that's going on in this country today that black folks are fed up with that we talking about. But see, this time it came back to bite them in their ass. In their ass. Because he started calling him out by his name, even asked the officer, what's his name again? Yeah, David Anthony Ware. To get his name correct and calling him, telling him to get out the car. Hey, man. I'm just at a loss of words. I mean, y'all got to watch the video. I'm going to put the link in the description. Y'all go and check it out. You know what I'm saying? And share the video. Share that video. Share this video. Share the link. Because this is the hypocrisy that we're dealing with in this country. Everyone wants to draw their guns on us. You want to come at us guns blazing and shit. You know what I'm saying? If we reach for the sun visor, we getting shot. See what I'm saying? We don't get no motherfucking benefits or none of that this kid got. And this dude shoots both of them motherfucking cops, killing one of them. Killing the sergeant. After all that begging and pleading. But they want to save David. They want to save him. They want to get him out. You know? And keep in mind now, they did not want to release this video. Because they know it's going to be some fucked up, some backlash about this shit. They didn't want to release this video. That's the funny thing. And the captain or whoever he is, some brother that's the head of the department, he didn't want this video released. See, that bothers me too. We get all these black men in these positions and shit. They put in these positions to be, I guess, the yes man, whatever. You know, we're not racist. We got a black commander. Man, look. The man didn't want the video released. He didn't want it released. And but to no avail, the video has been released to the public. And now y'all can view this shit and see what we always knew. What we always knew is that they were never afraid for their lives. They just don't give a fuck about ours. And the first chance they feel they get, and they stand behind that badge of immunity and all this old bullshit, they popping at a brother or sister. Because they afraid for their life. Well, they weren't afraid of their life this time, and maybe they should have been afraid for their life. This is RC Boxing 411. Giving y'all different information on the shit that's going on in the world today. I'll holler.